Hey there, defenders of the Ark. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Frostwardens, episode 103, The Ultimate Sacrifice. So all of our colonists, JD has a toxic buildup of 10 or 99, and he's the highest. So when he is clear of toxic buildup, we know everyone has recovered. I'm curious if, unusually clever. I'm curious if it was like an overdrive issue or not. So Southern Group has no Doom level weapons, Northern Group has a triple, and Northwestern Group has no Doom level weapons. Alright. Well, I feel like we're getting a lot of raids. For whatever that's worth. Surround the actor with pews. It'll be like a tanning salon. Yeah, I'm sure my pawns are gonna love those rads. Iodine pills not included. Alright, so the one to look out for in this group is the last one, Thunder. Whoa, he is staggeringly ugly cannibal. Yeah, you look the part. Alright, so Thunder is here. I think he's, yeah, hypothermia's taking him down. Axios's brain just got destroyed. That was, unexpected, to say the least. One founder left, yeah. And Thunder should be coming around the corner here in a minute, so I'm gonna fire up the turrets. Rogie, how you faring? Double torso, let's dip to cover. And same with you, JD. I think Fish Pick. Go open up an alternative path into the base. And Thunder's coming in now. Tannering, you are delunged. I do have need of a hospital right now. So I'm going to send those that are wounded to it, powering it back on. Now, no one's close to the door just yet. Fishpick will open up an alternative path before they get there. Ooh, AR, your kidney's not looking so good. But you move so slowly, I don't even want you to disengage at the moment. Because you'll probably die in transit to disengage. Right, now go. Oh god. That was close. Sheep, get back inside. Thunder, for whatever reason, decided not to shoot the, Doom's level weapons at us. Or the triple, rather. And now they're all pathing to Fishpick, who's down here. Sending Mads and the doctor in to go do some tending. Yo! Take the medicine that's literally right here. What is your deal? What are you doing? What, you freaking idiot. Why are you, where are you going? Why are you grabbing, oh, because it's herbal meds. I understand. No, don't worry about your room meds. I'm the idiot now. Prime armies fleeing. I don't know which group, because there was multiple groups. One of the first groups fleeing. Why are they... They have a valid path to... Okay, I might need to close some additional doors, because they are just breaking these doors down. Oh, they're fleers. That is why. Fleers play by different rules. As slow as sheep, fang-faced car... U3. Come over here and try to shoot them down. They're gonna be opening this door before Cardinal can get it fixed. So Cardinal, I'm gonna unrestrict you and have you go build that door back. And then we'll shoot those that are fleeing. God, where are you going? Okay, that makes sense. The triple launcher guy is like still in play? Just gonna get a little weird here. I'll just swamp him with Cardinal. Madsen's coming down too. Because he's not going to use it in point blank. He already just dropped. He just dropped it. His hypothermia was so serious, he wasn't even able to shoulder it. Alright, we do have some enemies closing in on Fishpick, but not many, just like one. And you died to hypothermia before you could even get to me. Okay, you build that plastil. And then everybody else go back inside. Fishpick has a shield out, so I don't really mind. Yep, there we go. I was going to say I don't really mind them taking pot shots at me. It's not going to work. And we have another funeral to do. 3 out of 4 founders dead. In almost every case, it's just like... for the founders, was just like a one-shot. Because wearing armor is very difficult to do in negative 100-degree temperatures. Winter is the only one wounded now. I feel like I'm being trolled by the storyteller now. They're prepare a while? Let them prepare. There's still bodies on the ground from the last raid. That's how not finished we are with the last raid. And here's yet another one. I am going to haul some of the corpses that are, like, blocking doors. And they're beginning their assault. I think we can just use They're all brawlers. All brawlers. Oh. Oh. There's only one with an assault rifle. Bangface, where's your toque? If they're all brawlers, I'll take the healthiest amongst us and go rally out to the front. This is the only shooter in their entire raid, as far as I am aware. And then Madsen, I need you over at the door, and Fishpick at the other one. Heal Paula quickly, please. Oh my god, high on Go Juice. Yeah, that explains a lot. Alright, first group's down. Shoot. Winter has an infection. Fishpick can heal that. Next group's down. Yeah, adaptation and mechanic, hello. I agree. The storyteller does not care that I just had someone die. The adaptation is just like, haha. Have more corpses. I mean, I just burned like 40 corpses and we have another 40 to burn. The amount of raids that I've been getting hit with, especially given that I'm not like firing up a reactor or anything, is a little silly, if I'm honest. Alright, Mr. Winter, bed rest. Fishpick, go preach health to Winter. And then we'll put our funeral together. I might wait for Winter to make a little progress on illness first, though. And yeah, that was lovely music fitting the trolling. I agree. Oh, I didn't realize you had an old lung injury now. Tannering, I don't believe, has a biotuned biosculptor. So we'll have to get one of those up. Let's do a health check on everyone. Sheep apparently... Okay, yeah, there we go. The toxic buildup is finally going away. That was the only scar that we need to heal out of everyone that got hurt. Axios did hold a leader role. We no longer really have a leader. I think leaving us leaderless makes a little bit of storytelling sense at this point. Alright, Winter, how is it looking? You are almost immune. It's flying upwards, so I think we'll be fine. Bangface, is there really not a toque for you? What is going on with the, Rogie, I'm waking you up. Oh, you know what? I see how it is. There was a skill restriction. And, I wasn't allowing Rogi to work on them because of a lack of skill. I could give him a new lung if it's a bionic part. Bionic lungs are a biotech DLC, which I don't have enabled. So there's no such thing as bionic lungs. Jaw, tongue, ear, stomach, heart, spine, leg, arm, eye. The detoxifier lungs and kidneys are biotech. Easy to forget. And then there's a ton of them in royalty. You know, all of the tech print bionics, the combat and learning and all that stuff is all royalty DLC, which I also don't have. Alright, waiting for Winter to recover fully, which should be in seconds, and then we'll do the funeral and the shindig. I guess I'll listen to it, because I want to watch the funeral. And we have Axios's urn now, which will be put next to Tannering's bed. Myrtle. Alright, we are in power deficit now. Which is fine. I was ready for that. I'm gonna start shutting bits and bobs of the base down. Trying to get ready for like a low power mode. Do I even have a switch for this? Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so we're only in grid negative of 1600. And we'll be able to reduce our power draw even more soon. So currently with the fuel that's in there of 37, let's round that down to 36. That puts us at radiation 18. So to put that in perspective, it's like the entire, I mean, it's obviously going to be a sphere, but it's like the entire workshop. It's like this area that will be irradiated. I'm going to let it go down even more to fuel level 30. And then I'll try hazard mode. We'll see how that works. Alright, I did say that we're going to do the shindig. The shindig requires light or loudspeakers. I don't like mind. Well, I don't have a lot of components. So maybe we'll do the shindig without all of the loudspeakers because Rogi's struggling on sourcing the components. Now we're doing down to 11. Alright, tannering. Let's get you to pleasure cycle. And then, I don't know what nutrition we loaded in there, but in the future, I will load up raw fungus. And then he'll do a regen cycle. But the shindig was a good one. So just keeping a close eye on our power usage. If we want to reduce our power draw, I'm going to shut even more systems down, preparing for, you know, the hazard mode. It's really too bad the clothing didn't work. I might just like dev mode remove the toxic buildup, because it's, if anything, it's just a bug with the generator mod. Like, that's honestly what it seemed to me at a glance. It's just broken, because it should honestly be working. But we're not quite ready to power that up yet anyway. We are just doing some of the last tidying up and readying. And I'm glad that I have such a big battery bank, because we're able to keep things on. So, with that in mind, reducing power, let's turn off the sleep accelerators. I might want to turn off some additional heaters. There's a bunch of heaters on around the base that aren't like mission critical. And if we're not using the northern farm, we have no requirement to keep the path illuminated anymore, because it's not a daily commute. We can flick those off. And maybe it might feel odd, but replace this door with wood, so it opens and closes quickly. Oh, JD, I don't know if that's safe for you to do. It really wasn't safe. So we're only using... We've reduced our power consumption quite a bit already. I might need to start restricting people closer to the base though, because we're running into the issue of people getting really hypothermic as they run out here recklessly. So I'll have to keep an eye on that, making sure that no one succumbs to the environmental cold. And we're going and closing more and more of the unnecessary to have open doors. Kind of getting ready for the big cold. I'm trying to remove some of the slower to open doors. Replacing them with quick opening ones, so that we can have fewer corridors exposed to environment. Okay, we are actually producing more power at the moment at night with the grow off. So we're in a power positive, which is great. And the uranium loaded up is 34. So we'll soon be able to like fire up the hazard mode and potentially survive it. Oh god. You know what? Don't do that. We are in spring, but it's not really a warm spring. It's still negative 75 Celsius out, negative 104 Fahrenheit, so. Now it's not the time to go wandering around out there, I don't think. Alright, tannering. Pleasure cycle's done. So let's get you done with your regen cycle. The reason why I'm not harvesting a lung for this, if you're wondering, and instead regenerating, is I've only been harvesting a lung when it's absolutely necessary. And in this case, it isn't necessary. I can recover him a different way. So I am low-key obligated to do exactly that. That was more or less the agreement that I had, is we would only do surgeries when absolutely necessary, when there isn't a viable alternative. Now we're down to one heater in the central corridor. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll see. And then the workshop's heat's off as well. So I'm going to do a quick save, and then let's go ahead and do a hazard mode. Bleeding out radiation. And yeah, it is climbing. Huh. This is so weird. Alright, I'm going to put it back in safe mode. Let me see if there's like a bug report for the generator quest. Because maybe there's a solution I can use. Maybe not. Trying to go through bug logs is a little tricky while trying to stream. But I don't see anyone complaining about it. Very odd. Alright, seeing if there's anything I can do quickly to fix this issue. The other solution would be to move everyone physically away from it so that they aren't afflicted by it, but that seems pointless. Like, I don't think I'm going to consider that. Quick game restart? No, it's not going to change anything. It's not that kind of bug. I'm digging through to see if there's if this is a RimWorld issue or a mod issue. Because I mean, ooh. I have an idea though. Okay. Let me see about... Yeah, I have a concept. I need to do a little bit of modding to potentially come up with a solution. But I should have a solution soon. Okay. One moment. And sorry about this. It's weird that it worked in testing, but not in practice. Very odd. I love having to create mods on the fly. It's like I feel like Hacker Man or something, you know? If only you could see. Well, trying to create mods on the fly, I might end up doing more harm than good, but I will keep all the files open so I can revert if I end up blowing something up, and then I'll come up with like some other solution. We'll see. Sometime it'd be like that. What file? Here it is. Yep. Okay. Hypothetically, I have fixed. Maybe I fixed it. I just need to reboot. I've modified my mod a bit to potentially work against the hazard mode, but we'll see. So I'm quickly rebooting RimWorld and seeing if my Hackerman fix in the back end works. I hope it does. Fingers crossed. The good news is, and I know some streamers have like massively long mod lists. The good news is I don't, so it loads quickly. I'm done. All right. The difference here, if you're wondering, is now the clothing that we have gives toxic resistance and toxic environment resistance. Hey, look at that! Oh, Hackerman! Which means we should be resistant to both types of toxins. I'm gonna guess for whatever reason it like switched the type. So hazard mode, let's see. No, I'm a genius! Ah, yes! We are not getting melted. So here you can actually physically see the circle. The green circle of radiation. Right, like fish pick and slow. Oh no! You know, this is latent from the last time it was at hazard mode. Yeah, it's going down. Ah, man. Well, I'm not as good of a modder as like Cathodon, but I got chops, man, because I did that while streaming and quickly too. All right, sweet. Well, here's the wonderful thing. We can change the fuel load to be able to turn things back on. So I am going to put in 75 uranium. Actually, so currently it's at 33. So at 33, is there? Yeah. So the northern bounds. So let's measure. At 33, it's about from core. Yeah, it's 16. It's half the range of the fuel. So if I want to keep tacos safe over there, I shouldn't put any more than 60. So let's go ahead and do fuel load at 60. And that should be just fine. So now if we take a look. Ah, yep, there's the circle. But everyone's totally fine because, Turtle, thank you for the cheer. I am the Hacker Man. Okay, Well, now we can do the hazard mode without, you know, like, death or whatever. So let's go ahead and flick things back on in the base. We might need to conserve a little bit of power because I don't necessarily want to run out of battery power. But at least we don't have to be in, like, low power mode like we were before. So a lot of the base is going to get fired back on. Oh, God. I need to move this stupid turret. I hate when they overlap and the interaction spot is like, haha, you can't click me. It's like, damn it. You're right, but damn it. So we're only burning 3.6 uranium a day, which is not a lot of uranium. Gives us a lot of time to scan the uranium that we want. But the good news is our gear is working now. It has both the environmental and regular toxic resistance. Maybe what ended up happening was like the arc generator mod switched the type. I doubt that that's actually the case. I'm guessing I made some error in testing. Like I had God mode enabled and no one was getting toxic buildup because of God mode. Oh, can you stop raiding me? What the hell? Sorry guys, I'm just like the amount of raids that we were getting is like kind of stupid amounts, especially given the adaptation effect. Come on, we had people die. Like, stop, leave me alone. Ah, fine. Go to Shell. Get it. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Not for Ragnar, or Noob, or Jill, but for the rest of us. All right, so they do have one triple launcher in play. Sarah has it, and that's all they got. Our main entryway is open. Wait, I swear to God, I set up... Oh, you freaking newbies. I don't have another reinforced barrel? I'm staring at 19 of them. So, oh, JD's already doing it. We are going to be shelled by them in a second if we don't get this. Ooh, we hit the mortar. There we go. Now they're assaulting colony. I think Sarah... Oh, no, Sarah's in the lead. In the lead is actually kind of a good spot for a triple launcher. I'm going to see if I can't hit her. Well, we hit Aiko. Because in the lead means that they're like first to be engaged. I'm going to have everyone return to quarters and get ready for the rest of the raiders. And flee, because they got hypothermic. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Frostwardens, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Frostwardens.